The tragic event of flooding and mudslide in Freetown, which occurred on Monday, 14th of August 2017, has been described by many as Black Monday, had left hundreds dead, injured, properties destroyed, and hundreds were left displaced. Focus 1000, a humanitarian organization, has donated assorted food items and clothing worth over 20 million leones to the flooding and mudslide victims at the epicenter Regent Village, Freetown, on Thursday, 16th August 2017. The director of programs, Focus 1000, Dr. Abu Prat, while making the donation at the epicenter in Regent, said Focus 1000 is a humanitarian organization that is seeking the livelihood of people, adding that their major focus is to render help and support during this devastating time. He revealed that Focus 1000 is partnering with other organizations to render counseling to the flooding and mudslide victims. Dr. Abu Prat further disclosed that the assorted items donated is based on needs assessment of the survivors, estimated at about 20 million leones.
Focus 1000 is a humanitarian organization. We look for the livelihoods of people. And if a situation like this arises in Sierra Leone, I don't think anybody needs to call us to tell us we need to do something. Because we know people have been affected. We know homes have suffered. We know that, it's the whole nation that is weeping. And therefore, we should not be, divesting ourselves from issues like this. And so we see ourselves as part and parcel of the whole process. Well, we looked at it from a point of view of disaster management. And we thought that the first thing that you would think about would be food. And then, of course, clothing, and then toiletries and things like those. So we have managed our own intervention around those areas. We knew that for now a lot of food is already there. So we have been engaging things like the toiletries, the other things that people need out here. And you know that a sizable proportion of people who died here or who have suffered here are also children. So we have been looking at it from that point of view and seeing some of the things that children need that we can actually donate.
Zuliatu Cooper, Deputy Minister of Health and Sanitation, thanked Focus 1000 for their kindly gesture towards the flood and mudslide victims, while noting that the ministry depends largely on the religious leaders, traditional leaders, the media, and above all Focus 1000 to sensitize people living in those disaster-prone areas, given the accompanying challenges living in those areas.
And look beyond that. That's a building. And buildings can go through with lives. It will make a huge difference if people understand. And nobody not go able to talk to people like the religious leaders, the traditional leaders. Nobody knows. The media. And owner can reach every section. This is an empty shell. Their houses and they're an empty shell. It better let the ghost go. Person on the inside than what you see now. Today another message I want to understand. Thank you very much. This we need them. They much needed. They are much needed. But imagine what will be able to use these resources for if we not get for member
The local unit commander, Mountain Division Regent Alfred Dasama, assured the public that there is enough security at the deadly mudslide scene, and presently they are evacuating people at the disaster-prone area to further prevent the likelihood of any catastrophe.
In terms of protection, what we put in place is to evacuate people from all these danger-prone area, and as you see now, we are asking people to leave this entire area, and we've created a center, one registration center, two a holding center.
Reporting for Star TV News, I am Wahida to say.